Example 9 says we should write the solution set for x squared minus 4x plus 4 is greater than 0. Now, we can do this by looking for the zeros of the inequality. That is x squared minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. Look for two terms that when you multiply them together, it gives you the product of the first term and the last term. And when you add them together, it gives you the middle term. So that gives us minus 2x minus 2x. So we replace it with the middle term. This becomes x squared minus 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. Factorizing them in twos, considering the first two terms, x is common. And when you factorize x from them, you have x minus 2. Looking at the next two terms, minus 2 is common. When you factorize out minus 2, you have x minus 2, which is equal to 0. Now, looking at this and this, you discover that x minus 2 is still common. That is what is in the bracket. You equally factorize it out, x minus 2 into bracket. And when you do that, you'll be left with x minus 2 being equal to 0. So we have it that x minus 2 is equal to 0 or x minus 2 is equal to 0. At this point, you can tell me that x is equal to plus 2 twice. Now, representing this on the graph, this is a U-shaped graph. And since x is 2 twice, it means that x cuts across, the parabola cuts across the x-axis only at this point. So you have something like this, where this point is said to be plus 2. And the question says we should find the region where this is greater than 0. So it is at this region and at this region. So at this point, you have it that minus infinity is greater, is less than x, and x is less than positive infinity. So that brings us to the end of today's class. In today's class, we have been able to solve quadratic inequalities. In our next class, we shall look at inequalities in two variables. This is inequalities in one variable where we have just values of x, one unknown, x. But in the next class, we shall solve quadratic inequalities where we have two unknowns, x and y. Kindly like my videos as you watch. Well, I recommend that you subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do so, and also follow me on TikTok and on Facebook at My Lesson Teacher Maths. Turn on the notification bell so as to be notified whenever a new video is being uploaded. You can also use the comment section to interact with me on areas that are still difficult for you to understand. Well, I recommend you share the links with your friends and families so that they can also benefit from our daily classes. See you tomorrow, where we shall be taking inequality in two dimensions. Do have a nice day.